Kenny here with Gardening Simplified. It is March 18th and we're out here in the potato patch. We're going to hill these potatoes up. It's starting to look a little green at the far end down there. And it's supposed to get really cold tonight. Could get freezing. Don't know. Wind's blowing pretty good right now. So we're going to hill these up. And what we do is we use our pelleted chicken litter, and what we're going to do is we're going to put some of this down each side of them, and then we're going to use our hilling attachment that's on the tractor over there and pull some dirt up on these. Okay, all I'm going to do is I'm putting some fertilizer down here beside them. And then I'll come back the other way and I'll run another bunch of fertilizer. And then we'll take and hill these up. It's a lot easier with that hilling attachment on there than doing it by hand. In a small garden, a hand would be fine. You could do a hoe, just put your fertilizer and hoe it up. Now, part of the thing with this is because it's going to get so cold tonight and possibly freeze, we didn't just pull it to come up against them. Normally we would do about like this row over here is where the tops are sticking out and we pull dirt up. But when it's going to freeze, we try to get as much dirt on it as possible, because if it does freeze, all these that are buried in here are they're going to pop up, and just within a week's time they should be back up there. This shouldn't have to be healed up anymore. It's healed up pretty strong. Now I will have to go with the tiller between the rows, my hand tiller, because the hilling attachment that I have is, the wheels are so small that it really does. It's really too small for how big a tractor I have. If I had a smaller tractor, then I'd plant these rows closer together. For those that might be wanting to do this, on a larger scale like this. But the expense of getting one with, say, 16-inch wheels on it or something like that, the disc, is a whole lot more expensive. And I say 16, maybe 20-inch. They're a lot more expensive, and I just didn't want to put that much money out to do it, because I'm not like a major potato grower. I do grow extra. But anyway, the main reason why you do this with your potatoes is so that any potatoes that form, and they're going to form just above the seed potato that you put in the ground, but unless they're, say, indeterminate, say like russets, which I don't never recommend growing russets. They're just so cheap. to buy, and there's other potatoes that's better. Now, last video I did, this first 2 rows up here, I couldn't recall the name. It's Kennebec. Sometimes my mind just works that way. And later it just comes up so easy. But anyway, they're growing quite a bit faster. There's a few more of them that the tops are exposed. I'm hoping that it doesn't get that cold tonight, but if it does, they'll be protected. Now what we're going to do is we're going to go out in the garden, and we're going to talk about what we're going to do to protect some of our plants out there. We're not going to be able to protect them all. And it looks like the bucket brigade. Now we're not putting anything on top of these buckets, no bricks or whatever. The winds are going to be really low, like maybe 1 or 2 miles an hour, so that won't matter. Some of this stuff we won't get covered, but we're going to do our best. We've got quite a few more buckets, and we've got to kind of wait till late like this, because you don't want to do this when the sun's out, because it'll heat those buckets up and it'll do more damage to the plants. So anyway, we're going to finish this up, but this is how it's going. Hopefully you'll follow along, see how we fare as far as coming out of this in the end. But I hope you found a little value in this. And if you want to see more, of course, hit that subscribe, hit the bell, select all, give it a big thumbs up, and share this video. Enjoy that gardening experience.